Well, I'm Boylan Kooky. And I know this. Oh yeah, I forgot. So I want to tell you a story about POW camp and some people I found out here. I'm about right here when this father and son duo came from this trail right here. There's the Diamond Trail. Diamond Trail goes from here, POW, all the way to Area Lake. Well, it's the horse trail, and all the way to the Area Lake. It's like maybe 10-mile trail. I'm not sure. There's all kinds of ditches you got to jump and stuff. Right here, this is where I met two people. These two people were father and son, and they just moved down from some state, I forgot. I think they was around here for a while. And they started to live in their car because they didn't want to. They only have a pension. The father has a pension of $1,000. And they start talking about, you know, they just walk the trail. I'm like, yeah, there's a bunch of trails and stuff like that. And I was like interested to show them my gear and stuff. So I said, hey, why don't you come over here? I'll show you my gear. So I'll go over there and show them my gear and all the stuff. And I talked to them for about 20 minutes, 30, 45 minutes, maybe an hour. You know how it is. You're going through your gear. And I'll show them everything about my gear and why I have such and such gear. And I think they were parked over here somewhere. I don't know where they were parked. But they came down the trail to find shade. Because they saw the shade over there when I was over there. So I invited them over. Come on over. And I start cooking. I cooked for them and gave them a nice little meal. We start talking. And I brought out the chairs and start sitting down. We start talking. You know, they're telling me how they was trying to find a shed to live in because they only got $1,000 to live off of. And I said, why don't you just live out your car? And they never thought about that, living out their car. So we made an agreement that I help them out, show them what to do, what not to do, you know, how to build their camp. So I'll go buy some equipment for them, you know, stuff for them, and I give them the receipt. This only is about a month in, you know, about like a month in. Then they start looking at the receipts, I guess, and say, man, we owe this dude almost a grand. And they couldn't afford it, or they didn't want to pay. So they come up with this elaborate scam to scam me. First, they was saying how the father's going to move, and the son was trying to get a job to pay me back. Yeah. So the son tried to get a job to pay me back the money he owed me. His father's going to leave. And I said that. I'm like, look, man, I knew what's going on. Your dad's going to leave. He's going to go to the other state. He wanted to go to another state, Alabama or something, by bus. You know, take the bus, go over there. And I'm like, in 3 days, he's going to call you. Oh, I need you. Come up and be with me. And y'all going to leave me with all this gear left to me. Oh, we won't do that to you. We're going to pay you back. We'll pay you back. Now, beforehand, they was telling me about how they wanted to go to Texas to visit somebody up there. And they wanted me to babysit the camp. They've been telling me this a couple times. So, they text me. Say, are you coming down? I'm like, yeah, I'll be out there tomorrow. They left that same day. I think it was a 2-day period. I said I'll be out there 2 days. I have to look at the text. I don't know if it's 2 days or 1 day. I said I'll be out there within the period. And they left. They left. Didn't tell me, didn't text me, didn't say, hey, we're going to Texas. So I come out here and I notice, hey, something's odd about this place. you know, I'm a tracker. All that was done last night. All that done last night. Except for one note. All that was done last night. See, I'm a tracker. I could tell that was done all last night. This trail was done yesterday. I could tell by the tracks and where they going. So I seen the tracks. I'm like, damn, they look like they're like 2 days old. Sure enough, they were 2 days old. That's when they left. They left the same day they text me. And I'm glad no one went back there to see the camp abandoned and starts taking stuff. So I told them, you know, I was telling them, if you do leave, just leave everything and mail me. I even gave them my address. Here's my address. Mail me the money you think you owe me. Because I was supposed to go online. Because I was living in my truck at this time. I didn't have a little house to go check my emails and all the bills. So finally went to the library, checked my bank statement, took pictures of all the bank statements of all the money I spent here on them. It came out to about $1,000 worth of food, water, equipment, gear, gas, you name it. But I want to let you know, I had fun. I had fun. I had fun with these people when I was with them. I didn't mind. So I took my loss and just said, nope, I'm not going to be with these people, because I noticed that there's a little trend they were doing. I come out here, visit them on my days off for 2 to 3 days. Every other week I have a different day. I have 3 days off one week. Second week I have 2 days. Once in a while I have maybe 1 day off. I might not feel good and I might not come out here. And they get pissed because they're using me. And when so before they leave, I said, here's my address. Just mail me the money. I told them I'll cut the bill in half if just leave all the gear and send me $300 for the food and gas that I spent on y'all. They agreed. So what they do, they take off. After they take off, they realized they really needed me. Look at the dirts. They really needed me, so they asked me to come back, forgive them, and they'll pay me back. I said, nah, I'm just going to take my loss and just take my loss and be gone from them. So when I did that, they were all pissed off. Oh, we just wanted to pay you back. No, you wanted to use me more. Now, I'll just tell you the price, how much they got me for is $1,137. But I had to split it. 3 gases, because I promised I'll split the gas with them 3 times, because we went around. I had fun, like I said. We went around all through the roads and found new camping spaces. Then I bought food for them. I'm like, well, I ate too, so I split the bill like 3 or 4 times, and it came out to about $900. Give and take $900 to $800 after I split the bill. You know, my gas bill, my food bill is, geez, it was like $100 and something bucks for the food, and gas was like $2 something for the whole month I've been with them. And what happened, they gave me some money back. Oh, they gave me money back, but the dad did some type of scam or somebody tried to scam him and took his money, so they were broke again. So I just handed the money back over. I said, here you go, y'all need it. You know, I got a job. I got money in the bank. And so I gave them the money back. They gave me some money. Don't get me wrong. They gave me some money. But I had to give it back to them because the dad got scammed through some phone scam, you know, dating thing, and saying, oh, I need money to mail money. You know. I'll tell you a little story. I almost got scammed maybe 3 weeks ago. I was on a dating site. just see what happens. And some woman start talking, saying all that, and I said, here's my phone number, text me. We start texting and sending pictures. You know what I told her? I said, to prove that you are you, can you take a red item, put it in your left hand, and put it by your right ear and take a picture? This show me that you are you and not somebody from a different country, from a different state. You know what? That person stopped talking to me. So here's a tip for those who's online, or there's money in some safe somewhere with your name on it. Yeah, and you ask them to prove that that money is real. Tell them to take a picture of it. Or if you're on a dating site and some woman or man asks you to start talking to you, go ahead and get out that dating service. Tell them your number. Start texting. If you start talking about he or she is in the military or a doctor or something like that, just kill it, because that's a scam. Anything that says a doctor or a military, that's a scam. Or unless you ask them to take your left hand, put something in it, and take a picture by your right ear to prove who you are and not somebody from a different country trying to take my money. Alright, back on the subject. So they left. I try to text them, I try to call them. No answer, no text back. I'm like, what the hell gives? What the hell? What gives? So basically, they didn't want to pay me back. And just to prove my point, I didn't show back up. They try to text me, where you at? You coming down? I didn't answer them. They start getting mad at me. They start cursing me. I should show you the text, but I don't want y'all to call them people or whatever. But I could read it, and he said, "Fuck, F you then," and all I do is pay back what we owe. Right? If you did that, you should have mailed it, right? They should have mailed it. We talked. Me and them, we talked about it. You're supposed to mail me some money. If you leave, they never mail me money. They try to get back with me so they can start sucking the money out. Because I've seen, 1 week I gave them money for gas, and we go to Walmart to go get something for eat or whatever to cook. And I said, "Yeah, can you leave the car running?" "Okay, I need gas." Wait a minute, I gave you gas. I'm thinking in my head, I just gave you gas last week. You can't leave the car running for my dogs? Oh, that was it. I was getting pissed. Because that's what they were doing. They were using me. "Oh, we need more gas money." Why you need more gas? I just filled your tank up before I left. Here's some other things. We'll give you some more tips. Do not help. No more help. I will not help another homeless people. Because since I've been living in my car, my truck, I've been dealing with homeless people. And none of them are homeless on purpose. They're homeless for a reason. They don't want to pay bills. They don't want to work. You offer them a job, "Oh man, I can't work. Oh, the government going to take my taxes, and my government going to..." See, that's what you call a liar, a drug addict. They come up with 1,000 reasons why they can't work. Well, starve. Get some food stamps. "Oh, why you can't get food stamps?" "Oh, you're on drugs. That's why." So next time you see a homeless person on the side of the street, they're not asking. They're asking for money, not for food, for dope. So don't waste your money. I promise you, they're not after. And anything you give them, they will take and try to sell that item so they can get their dope. So trust me, don't give them nothing. I promise you, they're a dope fiend. Since I've been living in my truck. I've been trying to live in different places, and I'm learning the system of these homeless people and what they do. Oh yeah, I learned a lot by being a homeless person. But I have a car, but I'm not homeless either. I can go anytime and get me a house or get my house back, or vice versa. I'd rather live in my truck. It's easier. And there's my two dogs. Look at the dogs. Get her, Dar. Get that moo moo. Get moo moo. You look so cute. Alright, I'm ready to leave. I just want to let y'all know, if y'all see homeless people, do not give them money. Don't give them stuff. Because all they're going to do is take that stuff and try to sell it. You give them food, they just throw it over there in the weeds. Because they're not looking for food. They're looking for money for dope. They're con artists. They will try to do everything and lie, steal, and cheat for the next hit. I know, my brother was a crackhead. He would lie. Also, I had another guy who used to live with me, who was a crackhead, and I didn't know, and he was stealing everything at my house. I think I had been nothing in my house at that time when I was living in my house. I'll have nothing left by the end of the month if I let him stay. So I kicked his ass out because he was a dope head. Don't trust no dope heads. They will go lie, cheat, and steal for the next... I remember how I told him that. He says, I'm not cheating. Wait a minute, you telling me the food stamps are for your kids that you're selling for dope? You're not cheating them out of their food? You just stood there like, that's cheating, right? You're cheating your kids out of their food stamps. They'll sell their food stamps for dope. They'll sell, if they could, they'll sell their kids. I've seen this already in one of my friendships. Was a girl, I don't know what really happened, but people will sell their kids, their bodies for dope. Alright, I'm talking about these homeless people, not dope heads, but that it's related. So don't give nobody, get it there, get it there. I don't know what you're getting, but so when you see a homeless person, they're homeless for a reason. Ask them. They'll probably give you some fairy tale. Oh, I got kicked out of my house, and if you follow them, they live in a motel over here, a free motel they get for free. Alright, I'm Im Boylan Kooky, and I've got to go. This video's too long.